Okay. Hey, we are live today. Uh, Live chat with how to build your own home. My wife's on the way home. She's going to be a little late. We can get started. We got a lot of people here. I wanted to talk a few things about areas you can save. Okay. When it comes to being an owner builder, a lot of times we don't realize that you are a big elephant in a community that you are going to drop several $100,000 into that community. You're not just a person looking for a car or even a piece of land. You're looking to drop some serious dough on building a home. That makes you a really, really, really good target. And so if you're smart, you can utilize the opportunity to your advantage. I want to explain what I'm talking about. I get here in the mail every once in a while gift cards. Like there's one for $100. Here's another one for another $100. I have another one here. The last couple of weeks, I've had close to $900 in gift cards, and these are oftentimes from, American Express or Discover or Visa or whatever. And I use those cards, and I get points from those cards, and these are those points. So when you are building a home and you're starting to utilize credit or net 30 with a supply house, you are building up a good relationship with that client, supply house, or credit card. Here's a great way to build credit. You can get, I juice up credit cards quite a bit. I'll put 40 to 110, $150,000 on credit cards on a monthly basis without batting an eye. And I'll tap into other credit, even also supply houses. I know a lumber yard that has a program that if you purchase a certain amount, they'll send you on a vacation. So I want you to be aware of stuff like this, especially with box stores. Box stores, when you take out a card at a box store, just about any box store that's out there, there's half a dozen of them throughout the United States. That they will give you a discount that very day. It could be 5, 10%, as long as you purchase a certain amount. But they'll give you that discount for the entire purchase of everything you purchase that day. So if you know your toilets and tubs and sinks and hardware and a lot of other miscellaneous things, you can actually use that opportunity to get some discounts. Now, when you make a lot of purchases, they'll give you, like, for example, here's something else I want to share with you. This is one box store. I don't need to mention the name, but I have what's called my pro account. That's my pro account. And it shows on here that I have a perk. And a perk can be $25, it could be $50. Right now, the next perk of $100 is if I spend $3,400, I'll get a perk for $100. And last week, in fact, I was at the store just getting some things for myself, and I go, oh, I have $50, but you have to use that perk. There's a sunset on those perks. So create the app, get it on there. I do a lot of shopping at all the different box stores for various reasons, but that's a great way to get additional discounts and also bulk. For example, I had to buy some insulation for a client, and then I realized that I didn't need that much right away, but I needed the full amount. I went ahead and bought the full amount because if I got 42 bunks over, each, like if I bought a certain number, I'm kind of tongue tied right now, then I would get a discount. I'd get a builder discount. Look at those tags when you go to box stores, and it will show you that if you buy in bulk, you'll get a discount. If you need that bulk amount, typically as an owner builder, you're going to buy a lot of things in bulk, lumber, glue, you name it. Keep aware of those things because it all adds up. But I also want to share some information with you that we took, we got a bid from a local lumber yard, and then we got a bid from a box store. The box store was a little lower. We took the bid from the box store, took it to the lumber yard, and they were willing to match it. In fact, they did better. They beat that bid. They beat their own bid, but they also beat the box store, because that's the kind of market you're in right now. There's not a lot of permitting going on. There's not a lot of building going on. So you are in a better position to haggle a little bit, to bargain shop for the supplies and things you need for your home. I want you to think about that. Be aware that in a down market, in a situation like we're in right now, if everything is perfect with your job and income and stuff like that now is a great time to build. It's you couldn't ask for a better situation. If you went back 3-4 years ago, the height of the most recent boom, you couldn't bargain shop like this. You go to a lumber yard and they say, no, we're going to have to honor the first bid. We can't give you anything better. This is where we are right now. We are in a situation where it's just wonderful to get some opportunity for yourself. Let's go ahead and take some questions real quick. And if you have questions on that I didn't really explain, you won't have more questions, go ahead and ask me. Here's a question from Batman3488. Cool. What loans can I apply for to get the house built? It's typically a construction loan. It could be a construction to perm or just a construction loan, and then you'll get some permanent financing later, but you're going to have to pay closing costs twice. With a construction to perm, it's a one-time close, and it just transfers into permanent financing at the end of the build. So go to a bank, see what you qualify for, talk to them about a construction loan or construction to perm loan, and see from there. That's one source. Credit unions are my favorite because they're local. I just got some information from the USDA that they're going to fast track some opportunities there. I don't know much. I know a student told me about it, that President Trump is going to fast track some funding for USDA lending. I had one student ask me that I should reach out to USDA and say, hey, is there a way that they can get lending for owner builders if they use my program rather than have a general contractor? And that would be a huge savings if they could do that. So I reached back out to the student to try to find out. You can take the First Steps course, How Do I Get Funded? And there's a list of sources that you can check out. I have some specific sources tied to specific states like California and North Carolina. I have been collecting these over time. Some students send them to me and I upload them and put them in the program. So it's in the First Steps course, and it's one of the modules. How do I get funded? And here's a list of funding sources there. So anyway, hope that answers your question for you. Let's see here. Let's pass through quite a few here. Yes, hello from North Carolina. That's Andrea Mag 16. Hope I said that right. No. Well, what's this? I don't know. What's that? Let's see. After you put up, this is from Doug in Utah. After you put up exterior mineral wool, what is next? Furring strips or, well, that's a very interesting question. All right. I don't put furring strips on. I just apply, like I'm doing hardy on a home, I'm applying the hardy directly to the insulation. And the insulation is rigid, and the hardy is kind of a plank, full plank, and it presses up against that nice and tight. And we just nail it directly to the insulation, which is nailed directly through the insulation and into the sheeting. So I don't put any furring strips up there at all, because it would just push everything out so much further. And the flashing that I have on the homes is just fine around the windows. You could do furring strips if you wanted to go an extreme, but I like the fastening to the sheeting itself, not to the furring strips, because I found that I can get with long screws, and we screw just about everything. All of our trim, all of our heavy, meaty trim, we actually screw directly to or through the insulation and into the sheeting itself. Other parts were finishing nails that go in all the way. As long as I get into the meat of the sheeting itself, into the framing structure, I'm fine. Other places they might want the furring strips for a rain screen behind there, but for my application, I don't need to do that. I cannot hear you all. Can anyone hear me? So maybe someone needs to turn on their sound. Please let me know if you can hear me. Somebody in the comments, in the chats, if you can't hear me, let me know. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. I cannot hear you all. What is next? Lux Furry Strips, North Carolina Live in 5. Just FYI, this is from Doug. Oh, here we are. I'm sorry. I skipped. Okay. Oh, there we are. Hello. Been a while since I've been able to be on the live show as we are building Front Range, Colorado, 8,800 feet using perfect block for fire resistance. Poured our basement slab yesterday. Done all of it. Cool. That is awesome. I'm excited for you guys. This is Laura. Any clips, pics, status on your OmniBlock projects? I'm doing a commercial OmniBlock that's in a design stage right now. I see a client on Monday around 10 o'clock. And if the client is a go, then I will be giving some updates on that. But that's going to be a while, probably be in the middle of the summer or end of the summer when we break ground on that. But yeah, I'll keep you posted on that one. Let's see. I'm skipping past people here. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, here we are. Just FYI, Lowe's in St. George has 4x9 OSB for 1130, usually about 18. Great if you're using 9-foot walls. Yes. Keep aware of that stuff. And this is probably the last chance you'll get some low prices on stuff if oil keeps rising. So watch that barrel of oil. If it gets closer to 120 a barrel, it really affects the cost of things. And let's see, that's Parker 4596. Let's see. Ourselves so far, but lining up the trays to speed things up now that the weather is good. Documenting the build on YouTube. Very good channel. Ronnie Nash. Everybody go check his channel out. Ronnie Nash. Just want to say thank you for all the info. Keep it coming. Great. We will do that. I'll be building in the Front Range as well. And these fires are scary. Yes. When it comes to fire, make sure that there's a checklist on fire rating and what you can do to build your home so it can withstand a fire. It's in the self-managed course. And if you need any other information, just reach out to the instructor and I can give you more information as well. But there's a really good checklist there for you guys. Very, very helpful. The key to that whole thing is the envelope of the home. The soffit and fascia is your number one target, your siding, and then your roof. And it's called a WUI, Western or Wildland Urban Interface. And there's a code for the WUI, and it has defensible space. But I really don't focus on defensible space. I focus on the building envelope, how I actually build that envelope. And I withstood a fire. You can see the burnt trees out there. So all the other homes around me burned down except for mine. So I know what I'm talking about. Let's see here. See, I think I missed a couple here. Oh, one student emailed me. I think I have the email here. It's Mike. And Mike was asking, if I can kind of paraphrase this, it was kind of long. He was asking whether or not he should buy plans. And if any one of you know, I would always say don't buy plans online. And he says it's a good deal, but it's not really a good deal. And I'll just reiterate why. You're going to have to do a lot more than the plans that you buy. A lot of jurisdictions want elevations, they want a site plan, they want to have an identifier as to where the septic is going to be laid out on the plans. In addition to the geotech engineer laying them out on his plans, they're going to want to know where the fire hydrant is. They're going to want to know where the curb and gutter is. They want to know the proper setbacks from road, rear, side, front setbacks. They're going to want all those measurements. They're going to want to know power a lot of the times, where power is being brought in, where gas lines are brought in, where low voltage and water and sewer connections are. And that is, a lot of jurisdictions ask for stuff like that. And if you just buy plans, then you still have to go with a person who's familiar with that CAD drawing to then insert all that into the site plan. So that's why I always go straight up with somebody who has drafted plans over and over again. They know the routine. You connect that draftsperson with your local jurisdiction, your building permit office, and you say, okay, here's a list of all the things they want on the plans. And please make sure you have all those on the plan. And if you have that, you have a friend, you have an ally, you have a person who's going to get those things done for you. But when you buy plans online, you just can't do it. You're up a creek. It's something I just do not recommend. I get that question asked a lot, and my recommendation is that if you do have if you really want to explore with that, just look at floor plans online, but don't buy them. You can figure out the square footage if you're smart, and you can kind of figure that out for yourself and put it on some graph paper. Like I'm doing an ADU for a client, and I just had some graph paper. It's a graph paper like this, and it's got squares on it. And I went and measured it, and it's like 19 by 15 feet and 4 inches. And so I'm going to design interior ADU. And am I going to pull a permit on that? Nope, because I'm not changing the footprint. I'll talk about that one later. Okay. No live chat today. Yeah, there's live. Yes, we are. Yes, we are live. So, let's see here. I want to make sure. Can you guys hear me? Let's see. I want to make sure that everyone can hear me. Let's see here. Just want to make sure here. Oh, Doug in Utah. Nobody can hear me. Oh, wow. I'm live, so there is video. I am live. Just a static picture. Let me see here. Can anyone hear me now? Just testing. That's interesting because I'm live. YouTube should be showing the live. That is really weird. That is weird. I guess nobody. Oh, how about now? This is weird. My wife, how about now? Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, where were you at?
I'm in St. George. Did you start?
I did, but no one can hear me, and I can't. I don't know what's going on.
Nobody can hear you?
Yeah, nobody can. They say all kinds of stuff like, "Is there live today? Where are you?" And I says, "I'm live." It says I'm live, but no one can hear me.
Oh, I have no internet. The internet real quick. Let me pull it up and see what's going on. You hit okay, let me that's weird.
It's only on your Facebook page. That's where I'm waiting for you guys. And then another one says, "There's a message with the lower left corner saying waiting for how to build your own home, April 9th, 2026 at 4 p.m."
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, hey, everybody. You just put me on. Okay. Let's see where. Can you hear? Is it working?
I can hear you.
Okay, let me just see. Okay, Laura says it's all good. Thanks, Laura, for the thumbs up. Okay.
Holden says still no audio, static picture. Can you hear me right now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, I just put it in. Still no audio and static picture. Wonder if your internet is bad.
You can see him.
Yeah, I can see him. Trying to figure out. Maybe everybody left. I can see and hear you on Facebook, but not on YouTube. That's weird.
That's weird.
Wonder if you should just reschedule. Or another time.
That's so weird, Wyatt, on YouTube.
Did you put 4 p.m.? Somebody said 4 p.m.
I put 4 p.m.? I don't know. This has never happened before.
Well, let's just end the stream. And we'll be back next week for technical.
Well, there's two of you. How did you get two of you? That's
I don't
interesting.
know. I tried to log in.
This is interesting, everybody. Oh, audio's working now. Okay, I wonder if you had the wrong. There's two of you here, and I don't know how you got two of you, but I put the other you up. So this is okay. Okay. I just opened another window and launched a drum performance video, and it's working on my end.
Okay, can you hear me?
I want now somebody's saying only a frozen image is showing.
Yeah. I think there's too many problems here.
Edit mic settings.
Well, this is weird. I've never seen this kind of a glitch before.
Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. Let's see. Oh, so Forest Monarch says both are working, video smooth and sound clear. So maybe if you are having trouble, try refreshing or going out of YouTube and coming back in and see if that helps. And if it's your computer, maybe you need to restart your computer, because I know sometimes I leave my computer on and I forget to restart it. And so I always try to restart it before the live so it will go smooth.
Well, ask me some questions.
Shannon's
You might have
browser.
any questions. Ask me, but I'm hearing your breather and talk, Annie. I don't know if you have yours on. I can hear
It's
myself.
because you have two. Now try. You have two people. I don't know how you have two people on.
Oh, one of them's muted.
Yeah, I just deleted that one because people could hear you on this other one. You can move forward because it looks like some people are having issues and some are not.
Okay, let's just we'll come back next week. This is
No video or sound.
So
Yeah, Shannon says still no video or sound. I don't know
Yeah.
what.
Just type to refresh because maybe she didn't hear you.
Type it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Refresh.
Try refreshing your.
Honey, it's not at their end. There's something wrong. Let's go ahead and end the stream and tell everyone we'll be here next week. It's been 30 minutes like this.
Okay.
Hey, tell them that.
Okay. David says it may be operational in another universe. Okay. And Laura says I had to click on the bottom right hand build a home Q&A. Seems there are 2 sessions. Oh, you started 2 sessions. Okay. Let's just get out of everything. Okay, I'm going to end this stream and we'll try it again.